Windbreaks in Ontario agriculture offer well-planned crop protection against wind and spray drift damage, among other benefits. Menno believes in the positive effects of windbreaks.
We planted white spruce and poplars next to our yard on the west side of our yard by our barn as a snow fence and a windbreak for the yard. We put them in plastic mulch, which we really liked. We learned that having a good cultivation for the plastic mulch was really important, and it keeps the weeds down and it looks really good.
Planting along fence lines will usually involve a conversation with those whose land abuts the windbreak.
We talked with our neighbors and they were really all for it. We got some funding from the Environmental Farm Plan, so that helped. So yeah, they didn't have to think about it very long. They were happy to do it.
Moving into East Zorra-Tavistock in Oxford County, Ross Campbell planted windbreaks on his farm in 2006 as a strategy to comply with organic farming requirements.
I have to have at least a 25-foot buffer put up on the side of the farm. So trees fit very good in that. The other is, over the years I'd heard that it was a wonderful thing for soil erosion and for moisture retention and general health of the environment.
As you can imagine, there is a bit of maintenance related to windbreaks to ensure their overall health, growth, and protection qualities.
I know we've kind of kept the grass cut for the first number of years very religiously beside the plastic. The plastic trapped the moisture, it didn't get away. Maybe it traps a little heat too, which probably was good for the roots. And we've continued to keep it cut. Now I know too that there's a number of double leaders here that should be taken out.
The local conservation authority has played a key role in advising, planning, and planting Bob Taylor's windbreaks on his 400-acre farm.
The windbreak was planted in 1982, and it is composed of a row of Norway spruce and a row of white cedar. We have already gone through and thinned them out once, and these trees have grown very well, and we're anticipating further thinning somewhere down the line.
Taylor is thrilled with the benefits to the yield of his cornfields from having planted windbreaks.
I think it has been a success, certainly in ways that I hadn't anticipated. It has given us shade from the winds that blast away at us in the wintertime. It's given place for birds to nest in. It has increased crop yields due to the windbreak effect.
Taylor has planted some 4,500 trees. He says he has learned an important thing or two that he would do differently.
First of all, I wouldn't plant 2 rows because land has gotten so expensive at $18,000 an acre. You can't afford to take up too much land. Secondly, we definitely want 2 species. The cedars, which will remain close to the ground, the spruce, which will grow up above. I would plant them 1 row.
Multifunctional windbreaks offer farmers other revenue-generating opportunities.
Along the road here are a mixture of maple trees, and we've taken advantage of the maple trees and we tap them every spring, and that's a source of our sap for our maple syrup production.
The multifunctional part of windbreaks, most of the ideas I've seen have come from farmers themselves. There's farmers now tapping walnut trees that are growing in fence rows because walnut trees can make a nice syrup too.
Incorporating windbreaks in your farm operation is a process that yields numerous benefits. Careful planning is needed to be successful.
No, I'm happy with it so far. I think it makes a good buffer and I like it.
We like the windbreaks on our farm and we'd do it again.
I wouldn't give these trees up for all the money in the world.
For more information on planting and the benefits of windbreaks, please contact your local conservation authority or go to ontario.ca/ag best practices.